Okay, good day, Robby. How are you?
Well, I'm very happy and fine, feeling good. It's such a nice sunny day. Eh?
Yes, it is sunny day. I'm so thankful that you could be with us here. Today is the day we would like to talk to you about an event that is coming up. But before we do that, we know you of Tele Curaçao, Tele Aruba, but a lot of people see you moving up here, but they really don't know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
So could you just elaborate on that a little to give people an idea?
Well, my TV shows, I've been doing it since I was a kid, both on Tele Curaçao and Tele Aruba.
Yes.
But like you know, the world changed a lot, and you have new ways of correcting yourself. Like you have the Facebook, Twitter, and so you can keep on Skyping and all kind of things. So all these different modern things I'm on lately, no? They're functioning well also, and they bring you a bigger crowd, no? And for me, it's been a pleasure now working for 53 years on Tele Curaçao and on Tele Aruba. But in the meantime, I have my own channel called Caribbean Internet Television that is also on the internet, so you can see it around the world. And we have naturally, I do a lot of things for the RTV 7 in Holland. That's where all the local people from Curaçao, Aruba, Bonaire, and the islands, they can see how our people are still living in different parts of the world.
Keeping us a bit in touch with our roots.
Yeah, with the roots and not losing the people and bringing the roots the way it really is, not exaggerating or making it less. The happenings we bring the way it really happens. Our people, wherever we meet them around the world.
This is really great because mostly people meet each other at funerals.
Yes.
And now we have these events where we could meet each other on a different level.
Yes, yes.
And it's so good to see that you're using the modern platforms to reach us.
We really are using that, yeah. And talking about events, one of the reasons we're meeting today is to talk about this very fantastic soca show.
Indeed.
That we're going to have in Rijswijk. Eh?
Yes.
And I've been 2 years already following these people. Not only I would say these people, they're my friends. Many of them are my youth friends, especially my friends from St. Nicholas, that we grew up together and enjoyed life together. And I'm so proud to see them, although they're away from home, they're still doing things for their people.
Yes.
You know, it's not too easy to do that. Eh?
So now you were there, Robby, at the first event, the first event,
yes.
the second event. What is your opinion about those events? And do you see a growth in the way the event is being carried out?
Yes, that's a very good question, because if it didn't have no growth, we would not be at the third event now. Eh?
Yes.
So the second was even more powerful than the first. I even met the last time my good friend Young Quicksilver, who is not with us anymore. He was in the second event. And the second event was really more enthusiastic for the people. I saw they were enjoying it even more than they did the first, because then they start getting into it. No?
Yes.
So I'm sure they'll be very happy to have another follow-up, and that this can become something traditional. You know? So that's a nice part of it.
That's so good to hear, because now we are really in front of the third event. And this is really a massive international event.
Yes.
So we will be having Edwin Yearwood.
Yeah, that's a great guy from Barbados, isn't he?
Great guy.
Yes,
Do you know any of his songs?
One, I don't remember what it's called, Make Me Up or something like that?
Pump Me Up.
Pump Me Up
with your music. Yeah, that's a great song.
It's a great hit. Also in the Caribbean, it's a great hit. And how far is the hit now in Europe at the moment? Like say Holland or other European countries?
Well, he has been here in the past, but I really don't think that people realize what a big artist he is.
Yes.
He has been singing from his 14th year, winning accolades, winning prizes all over the world. And then we are having him here in small Holland, in small Rijswijk. We are having him here.
He's going to do a lot of soca songs that evening.
He is. About 14 sounds, I think, he's going to perform.
Well, that's something fantastic, eh?
Yeah.
And does he have mostly soca in his repertoire, or does he have other kind of music also?
Well, he started out with more soul.
Yes.
But he is the king. They call him the king of soca.
Of soca, yes.
Yeah, so that is what he will be performing mainly.
In your soca festival?
Yes. Now, Robby, this festival will be held in Rijswijk.
Yeah.
What could you tell our people about partaking, about participating?
Yes. Well, I would say Rijswijk is very central, and the place you're going to be is a very known place, and the people are very much accustomed to come in these events. The only thing they have to know that it's going to be a real base, about 90% or more maybe around the soca. You know, and now it's like this, that the soca is pretty in Europe, but I think it should be even more in, because it's a kind of music that brings pleasure and
Yes.
joy. It's a
Yes.
happy sound.
Yes.
It talks about topics of the real life, you know. So I think this might be the third time, and with this Edwin on it, it might bring the part that was been missing for the first 2 years.
Yes,
It'll bring
indeed.
international
that
touch.
international
Exactly.
flavor.
The flavor, international
Yes.
flavor, and also it will make the people feel more acquainted to soca.
Now we kept this little interview in English because we'd like for it to be an international
Yes.
something, you know, and Edwin here would be in English, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So, but what could you tell in your own language, in our beautiful Papiamento?
Yeah.
Could you talk to the people?
Well, I can talk directly to them.
Yeah.
Vale la pena para nos introducir a soca aqui. Edwin, sobre é um top maestro do mundo de soca, é uma pessoa simpática. Estou necessitando brochure de dizer alguma bularão de nós, e há uma invitação personal para tour bem gosta de Saki. Saki é algo que também está legendário show, mas não bisa, para sobre tem top artistas de Aruba, de Corsol, de onde se San Martin, diferentes outras esquinas do Caribe. Nós estamos acostumados a ter cantando soca, não? E nada vai cantar soca com bom banda também, não? Meu amigo Sesco, onde ele entra no backup inteiro evento aqui em pessoa de roupa e confiança, uma pessoa que sabe background, que também tem o mundo de soca, não? Assim também seguro, eu tenho coisa que você vai gostar imensamente de ele, mas sobre é programa que vai começar à tarde e terminar às 10 horas, 10 horas da noite, roupa horas de soca e bailamento em sala, e gostando personalmente de música alegre aqui, música de nós gente do Caribe. Pois, em verdade, me quero que vale a pena.
Vale a pena, sim.
Para nós portar invitando-nos para join e gostar de evento grande aqui.
Op 29 oktober hebben we een heel grote Soca Festival in Rijswijk. Ik kan u alleen maar aanraden om aanwezig te zijn. Het wordt groot, het wordt internationaal. Edwin Yearwood van Pump Me Up With Your Music, hij zal er zijn. Dus ik verwacht jullie er.
Ik vind dat je heel mooi zingt. Zing dan een klein stukje van Pump Me Up.
Pump Me Up With Your Music, Pump Me Up.
Yeah, I hope you'll be singing there also.
Life is hard enough, you know.
And too short.
And too short, and you could look for all the things that are not going good. But an event like this, and people invest in their time, their money to organize something like this. I think it's worthwhile for us to be there and to have some joy with each other before the winter starts.
Yeah, before the winter starts. You know what I think is important too? I met in these two last shows. I met so many people who knew each other from the youth.
Yes.
And it really came like a more family gathering.
It's a family gathering.
And they're enjoying with the show.
Yes.
No? What was the date again?
29th of October.
The 29th of October, yes.
Yes.
And that will be in the event plaza.
Rijswijk event plaza.
A nice place to join.
We have a bigger venue.
Bigger venue, yes.
Expecting lots of people.